All right, what is up, dudes? Stobbie here, and it is time. Let's go. Long War of the Chosen, Commander difficulty. And I know I say this at the start of every campaign, but this is the one that goes all the way. I actually am pretty confident based on the lessons I've taken from the lessons learned video. Obviously, no Iron Man because of save file stability. Shield your ears, guys, when these first few videos start. They're obviously too loud. We're going to skip them. We've all heard them 1,000 times before. Right, so let's talk general strategy for this campaign. As per the lessons learned video, we're just going to hammer missions non-stop. I'm going to try to do a liberation as soon as possible. Tech-wise, I want to go straight for mag weapons, but I will only pivot to lasers if I am not able to get the 3 scientists and the 3 engineers I need to make mag weapons. Right after mag weapons, we're then going to decide, do we jump into psionics and get some psi troopers? Probably not, because I struggle to fit them into my squads. I like to use one of each class. And as soon as I take out a psi trooper or actually a mech, I then have to leave one of the other classes behind, which I'm not crazy about. But we'll make that decision when we get to it. Officers this campaign, gunners and specialists are going to be officers. I also want to get battle scanners ASAP, just to limit the amount of faceless we have to clear out of our havens. Okay, which chosen do we get?
Leave it to us.
Ah, a Reaper. Excellent. So actually, I took away specifying Reaper, and we got Reaper anyway, which is my preferred one. If we can get Guardian Angels, that would be the absolute jackpot in terms of the resistance orders. Okay, Graze Band down to 5%. Pause on recruit. 30 degrees. Hidden potential at 25%. Red fog for all. And show abilities. So I'm only pulling from the character pool. Who do we have here? Monty Python. Average. Average. Nice mobility. Decent hack. This could be a specialist. Aldman. Nice and beefy. Not too great with the aim. Mobility, so that's a shinobi. Let's see. Griffin. Beefy. Terrible aim. Not great mobility. It would actually be a decent star trooper, but with these stats, I'm thinking shinobi, but I think this is an assault trooper then. Or beefiness, maybe grenadier. Which will Viking, great name. Hulkster. Let's see. I would say shinobi with that amount of dodge, but the aim is almost wasted, and he's not super beefy. So potentially, the 25 will is not great. 65. I want to say ranger, but 3 hit points is a concern, and I would have to use a PCS to get his hit points up. Whereas on a ranger, I want to have combat to rush. I think this means it has to be a sharpshooter then, which wastes the dodge, but no, well, the 68 aim and 3 hit points, I think that's sharpshooter. He can't be frontline. Terry Crews. I think this is a shinobi. I don't know, I'm not sure. Maybe a gunner. The Governator. Ooh, nice aim. Another sharpshooter here. And Heath Ledger. Assault or Grenadier. Technical. Aim's a bit low, but his mobility is decent for a technical. Give him an SMG. Okay, let's do the Gatecrasher. As we've done so many times before.
The only sensible way to live in this world is without rules.
With the training, the prayers, and the vitamins, we're unbeatable!
Okay.
I think I turned off the Terry Crews voice
Don't
pack.
need to ask twice.
Yeah, I had to, because it's just screaming power the whole time.
Jolly good. Well, must be off.
I'll take a look at that voice pack again. If they can actually start incorporating some of the voice lines from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, then maybe.
Solid
Ooh, I wonder if there's a Captain Holt voice pack. Shout out to Andre Braw. Rest in peace, Captain Holt. I think let's go a group of 4 on this entrance and a group of 4 on this entrance, and we'll see if we can set up a crossfire. Okay, Sarge doesn't have great mobility.
On the move.
Who else is at the back? Trumi. But that's a safer move. You'd only get revealed by a pod if they're over there. And there's nothing there. Okay, Algmon.
No need to ask twice.
Got the infirmary ready for you, brother. I'm the governor.
Good thinking.
Ooh, whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. That's not where I wanted him. He's just on the other side of this wall. This could be a problem.
I can hear them.
Oh no, good. He is that side. Okay, excellent. Pathing away from us. I'm actually going to chase this pod. This is the pod that has the officer, so I want to make sure that my Overwatch goes onto this pod.
Sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Roger that.
Remember, in Gatecrasher, you're looking at 10 enemy units.
Copy that.
And I think that is, what, 4 enemies? Even 5?
Oh, excuse me.
The Iceman cometh.
Just get as close as we can.
These guys make up the bulk of the
4.
Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
And this is also 4-man. Okay, good. They're on the edge of the map. They're going to path back this way now. So the trick is going to be ambushing this pod without activating this one. How do we do that? And the governor has line of sight there. So that's our sight line. So we need to stack up as many troops as we can here. And then... Okay, so then I think... Is there somewhere I can have 1 or 2 lads in these spaces here? Have them stand out in the open to pop this pod as they path back into us. Is this going to reveal us? I shouldn't think so.
Yes.
Assuming they're going to walk straight back at us, let's say 6 or 7 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this side, just to be safe.
I am on the move.
Have you ever cut down on all fours and butted heads with a Sherman tank? Have you ever arm wrestled a rhinoceros?
Yeah, cocaine was a powerful thing back in the day.
Naturally.
Now, if we're lucky, the other pod is going to path counterclockwise, but they're pathing towards us. Okay, that makes it a little harder. And I'm worried that they're close enough that some of my lads are going to be unable to move now. If these lads are going to keep coming down in the train, we can actually potentially set the ambush. And well, none of these windows are out.
All right.
So I think here's the play. Let's open up this train door. Okay, so Monty Python can start the ambush. He'll stand out in the open, revealed. And then these lads back up along this side of the train.
Position confirmed.
So if my calculations are accurate,
My life is in your hands.
we can go loud the turn after the next one.
I'm on it. Overwatch.
Keep an eye
All right, everyone, still.
Using Overwatch All there reminds me of the time that I was manually activating Overwatch on each troop in a previous campaign before I had Overwatch All. And then when you'd flick over to a sharpshooter that has a pistol, the number 3 key is usually Overwatch for troops that don't have a pistol. And then you press tab and you press tab 3, tab 3, tab 3. You tab to a sharpshooter with a pistol. And that's a take active pistol shot. Do we just sit tight because on the next turn the Hulkster is going to get revealed, and they're all so nice and close. This could be a really good Overwatch for us. Like if we had a grenadier with needle grenades, we could kill almost 2 pods here, or a technical with flamethrower. But let's just sit tight.
In the name of God, we shall not stop our fight till each one of you lies dead.
Right, lads, let's go loud. Get ready. Campaign number, I don't know what. I've lost count of number of campaigns. Miss. First shot of the campaign's a miss. That's 3 out of 4. 4 more Overwatch shots to take.
They're evil, brother.
6 enemies left active still. It's a little scary. And we need the next 4 Overwatch shots to hit. Oh, damn, it's the drone. God damn, that's 2 missed.
Shouldn't happen.
This.
Here's Sub-Zero.
Don't bullshit, man.
Now, Plane Zero.
They're trying to flank us!
Okay, 3 killed, 5 active. Let's assess threats. The gunner is the biggest threat. The engineer can stun. The surveillance drone can shock someone. It's just annoying. The thing is, if I try to run out and kill these 2, I risk activating the other 2-man pod. So, I think we are... Best course of action is to save the Hulkster, who can flashbang the sentry and the gunner. Now let's work on killing... I think this gunner is my number 1 priority. Can I get a flank on him?
I can handle
Can.
that.
Although with 60 aim, this is... 74, I'll take that.
Did you see that one? Weapons burning
Yes.
ammo fast.
Actually, my sound drop's working.
Woo! You know you did.
Yes, it is. Here's the sound drop. We're going to need this.
You tit.
Alright. Okay, how do I get around this trooper?
My natural habitat.
Habitat. My natural habitat. It is tempting to put Odin here and throw a knife at the sentry. Because if the knife does 3 damage, 50% chance do 3 damage, unless it crits, plus the bleed, I could outright kill that sentry. Now let's see, we're going to need a grenade shot plus a direct fire to take care of the drone. And perhaps a grenade or 2 grenades to take out this trooper. Dodge.
Heading out.
I don't think that a grenade will destroy this chair here.
Boom!
But if that gets destroyed, that's great for us. Let's see. Excellent. Okay, 72 aim, 61, 57. Yikes. Okay, so the 57, we will use the grenade here.
Frag out.
This is more for the shred for the armor than anything else. And it killed it. That's excellent news. Excellent. Okay, so who's got the 72 aim? Governor, of course. Arnold, take him out. Very nice.
Holigani.
What do we have? We still have 4 troops.
Right.
Let's see. Does the engineer does not have any loot on him, so I'm just happy to
1, 2, 5. Peter, 3.
double grenade, kill the engineer. Then if I hit the sentry with the grenade, I can finish him off with a knife throw.
Let's not blow this out of proportion.
The Hulkster, can you get an angle? Oh.
As you order, Commander.
As you order, Commander. Reminds me of the delicious Russian accents from Red Alert. As you... Oh, dude, speaking of Red Alert. I was working out the other day. and I was just suddenly struck by the desire to listen to the Command and Conquer Generals soundtrack. Because I was thinking, what are some of the best gaming soundtracks of all time?
Got your stuff here.
And online, I always hear Chrono Trigger being the best OST, original soundtrack, but I never actually played Chrono Trigger. I'm not familiar with it.
Let's do this.
For me, it was always What I Call the Generals. What was that? What was that game? Bastion. Bastion has an incredible OST.
I'm the big dog in the junkyard right now. The best dog there is. Everything we set our sights on. We're loaded with ammunition, brother.
To be or not to be?
You know, I just
Not to be.
Stand by for attack!
But anyway, so in this episode, we'll listen to the War of the Chosen soundtrack.
Moving to Overwatch.
We will go with Enemy Within for episode 2, and then UFO Defense for episode 3, and then we'll try some of the other soundtracks for games, because like I find that the music, as good as it is for War of the Chosen, kind of gets old. Just to go back to Generals, I mean, it had its problems, but like, awesome game. But again, just about the soundtrack, like.
All right, everyone. Chill.
things a little
That's a bit loud.
more serious.
The personality, there was such personality
On my
in
way.
the soundtrack for Generals. In fact, I wonder if I shouldn't just take down the sound effects volume a little bit, the voice volume.
Moving Overwatch.
Right, everybody, blue move and Overwatch.
I go when I am needed.
There's just a sectoid and a trooper still out there,
My watch begins.
but if we can get them to path into some Overwatch, that'll be great. And get Gatecrasher done flawless. And you know what? Something else we're going to do in this campaign that I found quite useful from a previous offline, essentially practice campaign.
Doable.
Like you do Gatecrasher, and typically I would have
Or not to be?
3 or 4 of the promoted squaddies and then put rookies with them. But honestly, like in those first 3 or 4 missions of the campaign, assuming you get decent infiltration times,
So focus.
you can quite easily have just rookies do the missions. And if you're able to do that, it really is something I would recommend. Just because it gets your entire roster up to squaddy level. And you don't have to deal with rookies.
Tired of waiting around.
Because the rookies, man, tell you.
Alright.
I feel like they're all ex-government employees with how unreliable they are.
I'm going.
To be or not to be? Not to be.
Photographs A, he asked him knowingly. What the hell is this last pod? If I had to guess, it's over here somewhere.
I go when I'm needed.
Oh! That can't be right. Is that right? It is. The hell?
Going as ordered.
No, surely that sectoid is just off the map. That ain't right. I've never seen that before. What the hell? Anyways. Let's sprint everybody up.
10-4.
Oh wait, that's a bug. Is the game broken?
Go, go, go.
The only changes to the mods I've made since the last campaign was I took away the legacy weapon skins because it was breaking some of the weapon skins. And what else did I turn off? Some of the armor packs.
Aliens approach. They found us.
It's just so random. I've never seen this part of the map before. And are these dudes literally stranded here? Okay, that's a first. Right, so we will be in vision from there.
Life is in your hands. Reapers are always
I'm gonna be
legion.
fighting for all my Hulkamaniacs.
You know what? 2,400 hours in XCOM 2 and I've never seen this.
I'm on it. Come on!
It does mean though that they don't seem to have a patrol.
All right, everyone, chill.
Stuck there.
Here I come. Scanning.
Sure. Give me a call when you want to start taking things a little
more seriously.
Whatever you say.
I've lost count how many times I've watched those Dark Knight movies. I know this isn't exactly a controversial take, but I think that's probably Christopher Nolan's best work. Okay, well, whatever. Let's just run up and grenade and shoot. This is so random. I've never seen enemies here. Are they going to scamper? Can they scamper anywhere? Yeah, they can. God, that is so random. It's just a platform that you can't actually get to. Fuck. I'm going to hit this because I want to destroy that barrel and hit them with direct fire. Or the sectoid at least with direct fire. I might have to just grenade them because I'm not going to be able to get any decent shots. Okay, I've used my frag there.
Let's move already.
Trummy's already used his frag. So has Sarge. So has Monty Python. So has Heath Ledger. Okay, Arnold has a grenade. I can stand out in the open, that's fine. These two aren't going to survive this turn. Although now I think I must
break the ice.
hit both of them instead. So I don't think I can destroy that barrel, even with a second frag. And there goes the trooper. We need 1 point of damage. And Algman has a frag. Okay, if we need to, we can finish him off with a frag. Everyone else just take direct fire shots. If they're all around 40%, one of them should hit. Go on, Sarge.
Shot wide.
3 shots all around 40%. 4 of 40%. Come on.
About chaos. It's fear.
Nice one. Leave it to Monty Python. Okay, good Gatecrasher. Now, pray. Pray for guardian angels, lads. Please, 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 please. If we can just run covert ops without being ambushed for the whole campaign, oh, it'll be amazing. The second best one, I would say, is the increased excavation. A lot of people might think that the 20% increase to supplies gathered can be quite good from the start, but you don't actually start gathering supplies, or at least I don't, until at least like June or July, so not all that worth it. And so who am I going to bond my chosen soldiers to? Don't know. So let's just think, when I take out a 10-man squad to hit a headquarters, I will take 2 pairs of ranger plus technical. Well, no, I'll take 1 ranger, 1 technical, 2 specialists, 2 gunners. Essentially, out of your usual 8-man squad, I would leave behind the shinobi and the assault. So I would take... Odin. I think I want to bond him to a shinobi. Because if I go on a 10-man headquarters assault... I mean, fine, I can use the Reaper as a scout. Actually, no. I mean, then he fulfills much the same function as a shinobi in that situation. I think I'll bond him to a ranger, because if I take out a 10-man squad to do a headquarters assault, 2 pairs of specialist and gunner. The gunners to take care of mechs. The specialists also to help with mechs and with healing. That's 4 squad. It's 4 spots. 1 sharpshooter, 1 grenadier. That's 6. Yeah. Technical plus ranger is 7 and 8, leaving me with position 9 and 10. So Viking 9, and I would want another ranger for more direct fire and more overwatch. Okay, so we will bond him to a ranger. Okay, let's look at combat intelligence. Low, very low, high, excellent. Bolio is low, low, and high. A quick word on squad management. In the previous campaign, I used squad management and it wasn't great. I think instead what I'm going to do is... Where's rename them? I'm going to... Actually, instead of squads, I'm going to group them by combat intelligence. And so then eventually when it comes time to do the most difficult missions like the water world, I want everybody who has high combat intelligence. Because they will have the most abilities. Ooh, very high, nice. Diallo, very high. MAL, high. Blackwing, average. Bane, low, that's a pity. Brannigan, me, average. Barbarian, very low. Rahman, Zakaria, very low. Sidorov, very low. Blackwatch. And then when it comes time to actually sending people on missions, I'm not going to be too phased about like choosing squads. It's just always going to be whoever has the most XP at any given time. What I found in a recent offline practice campaign was that it's far more of a priority just to get 3 Master Sergeants as quickly as possible just to take out the Chosen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And only once I've taken out the Chosen. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should we make a low and a very low? I mean, like, this is a pity because I would actually be using Viking in these toughest missions. It's going to be a long time before we get another Reaper, and the fact that he has low combat intelligence, I suppose, is whatever. I'm just going to put him in... Okay, so in that case, let's just put him with the high grouping. Because his role is important enough that I don't really mind that he has low combat intelligence. So Monty Python, first of all, let's identify who the specialist is here. No, the rangers. And the sharpshooters. So the governor, we said sharpshooter. 3 health. He's high. Hard target is crap. Aim is crap. Inspire agility is average. Lead the target is crap. Predator, your range attacks 15 aim and crit damage against enemies that are flanked or out of cover. That's actually really good for a sharpshooter. Range attacks gain 2 armor piercing against you. Aim also really good. Oh, lethal is amazing. So we're gonna just save up all of his combat intelligence until we can actually take lethal eventually. I mean, I used to take serial at Master Sergeant, but now I'm rather going to take double tap because double tap with lethal and VPT is going to be awesome. So VPT is +2 damage. So every second turn he can take 2 shots with +4 damage if they are holo targeted. So, oh, +5 damage with center mass. Yeah, Arnie's going to be a beast. 68 aim and 3 is my other sharpshooter. Field medic is okay. Quite often I'm happy to put a med kit on a sharpshooter. Salvo is crap. That's crap. That's crap. This is crap because it doesn't apply to squad sight, I think. 50. That's fine. That's fine. 50. But do we have someone who is high here that I can bond Schwarzenegger to? I bond my sharpshooters to grenadiers. So, Griffin, you're a grenadier. Let's see. Close and personal. Critical chance against adjacent targets. Bring them on. Damage on crits. Maximum of 8. It's a pity that that's not a grenadier. I mean, I want at least one assault trooper that has close and personal and bring them on. Although I think you can pick up close and personal from one of their XP trees. The reason being that once we kill the Warlock and we get the Warlock's Disruptor Rifle, the Disruptor Rifle lets you to take shots as a free action if they crit. So if you run and gun up to point blank with close and personal and an elite laser sight, and I want to say, what's the crit? Talon rounds. Talon rounds plus close and personal plus elite laser sight gives you over 100% crit chance. You then slap an elite autoloader onto that Disruptor Rifle and you can take 12 shots in a row at guaranteed crit. So as a Grenadier, automatically enter Overwatch after throwing a grenade. That's interesting. So the decision with the Grenadier is, do I want to make him a boom boom or a flashbang Grenadier? He doesn't have coup de grace or a free flashbang or a free smoke, so he's going to be a boom boom Grenadier. And because of watch them run, we will skip salvo, so we'll take volatile mix and bombardier. His turn will be lob a grenade into Overwatch. Okay. And we're going to bond Griffin to Schwarzenegger. Low, very low, average. Okay, so low, and very low. Wait, so low and low. So Cruise and Monty Python, can I bond them together? Monty Python has 9 hack, so that's a specialist. Coup de brace, free flashbang, and rapid deployment. It's such a pity that he's low, because all 3 of these, I mean, although they are going to be cheap, it'll be 10, 14, and 16 to get these, I think. That's such a nice combo. Free flashbang, flashbang, stunned and panicking enemies. So it's plus 25 aim and crit against flashbanged. 50 aim, 50 crit against stunned and panicking enemies. The temptation is to put him with the Templar because you can use stun strike with the Templar. He's low combat intelligence, so when we get the Templar and the Templar turns out to be low combat intelligence, it'll be, well, whatever. Cruise is low and I wanted to bond him with a Ranger, but I need a high combat intelligence Ranger. Okay, Specialist, okay, Cruise, let's go with Gunner and we'll bond him to the Specialist we just created. Very low, and these stats is a Shinobi. Heath Ledger, average. Aim is a bit average. Mobility is decent. Hack isn't great. What do we think? 15 mobility. Aim is not good enough. Oh wow, look at that. 19 hack on Bane. That's a specialist, definitely. Average. I don't know what to make him. Very low, average. Another Shinobi? No, assault. Careful your ears, lads. It's going to be loud.
Commander to the research labs.
Yes, Tygan. Resistance comms.
That area.
And where are we? Africa start. Nice.
Avenger plotting new course.
South Africa. We get to start in my hometown of South Africa. Nice, Bruce.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight. My people have thrown off the
Scavengers,
shackles of
resistance
alien
rising.
oppression, and through discipline, we have survived. We don't rely on the aliens' technology. We would never live in their cities. We are the hunters. We move in the shadows, and we won't sleep until the last alien.
Resistance contact is fine.
If you've got something new for us,
Scanned
Commander,
rumors.
my Reapers are up for taking
That's
on
not
some
great.
additional orders.
It's a pity. It's 2 of the weakest ones we could have gotten.
Commander to engineering.
Oh well. Lily, hello, darling. Righto, so how many do we have here? We have 6 on Intel. Okay.
Market is open.
Alien alloys and scopes. That's a pity. I was hoping for Trooper Corps. have 5, so I need 30. Let's get the scientist in there. I want to maximize the amount of time I have to infiltrate. And power coil, there's one on level 3, that's quite nice. And one on 4. This would have been the best spot for the power coil ideally, because it'll be workshop here. Okay, decent little start.
Setting course for Sector 13, South
2 small
Africa.
disappointments in the fact that we didn't get trooper corpses or any kind of corpse paying double in the first month, but maybe in the second month. And I'm disappointed with the resistance orders, but it's fine. We'll just have to deal with it. Resistance rebels. Okay, this will be doable. Something in the air, that's nice. So there's going to be crits. Resistance personnel, 2 resistance personnel, and a recruit. That's fine. Let's see how many rookies we can send out. I don't think I can do 6. I can probably do 5. 10 to 12 against 6 of these. Can we manage 10 to 12 if we send out the shinobi and the assault? Maybe. On a 10 to 12, I want some better aim. Let's do this. Let's send out those 2, and then okay, any of the rookies that are high combat. Ooh, very high. Oh, Waldo the Ranger. Look at these stats, my man. Obviously his will sucks, but his aim, his mobility, and his hit points. He could be a god ranger. We will have to give him a advanced focus until we can pick up combat rush. Very high. Diallo, also nice stats, another god ranger there. And MAL also is high. Nice mobility, decent hit points. Oof, obviously the will is where all the stats are getting taken from. I think this is our technical in the high combat, in the high, we call it intelligence. So, for all 4 of the rookies, let's just go frag grenades. And then for the shinobi, let's go medkit, let's go ceramic plating. And I can either preserve his mobility, or I can give him an assault rifle for some overwatching. 13 mobility is still plenty. And then we have 1 flashbang as a bit of insurance against a mind-controlling sectoid. So 2 medkits is fine. Smoke or frag. Not on Algmon, that's fine. 10 to 12 is a little scary, but let's be brave. Let's really back ourselves. That's one of the things I'm going to resolve to do in this campaign, is to take more 10 to 12 missions in the beginning. Because one of the issues I had in the previous campaign was I was really too conservative in running too many 7 to 9 aliens mission, which over the course of the months is one of the reasons I was under-leveled.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Sky Ranger deployed. And with that, I think that's a pretty decent start. So, Gatecrasher went well. I'm quite happy with the state of our barracks. We just pulled out 4 rookies that are high. Here's another one. Another rookie. I've already put them into squads. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 1 more high combat intelligence person. And we're just about to get a recruit from this mission, which hopefully will be high or very high. Excellent. Okay, friends, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. Every day I'll be releasing an episode of this campaign. With work kicking off and my family coming back from vacation, I can't promise an episode every day. I'll do my best. And then we're going to be streaming Battle Brothers in the evenings for 3 nights a week. I think 1 night a week I want to play Predecessor because I love Predecessor. But I know you guys want to see Battle Brothers. Maybe we'll do 2 nights Predecessor, 2 days 2 nights Battle Brothers, 2 nights of Predecessor, and then I'll record these offline. Let me know what you guys think. As ever, thanks for watching, friends. I'll see you next time. Oh, wait a second.
You tit!